It's recording. Hello. Test, 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 test. Okay. Let's try that again. Have a seat. Just throw that shit out of the way. Relax for a second.
Yep.
So let's see. Well, I don't even know if that's recording. I'm real new at this myself. So I'm just going to grab a notebook. Make some notes while I'm out. Okay, old Philbrook. Cameron Philbrook
Yep.
stabbed Jeremy out.
He beat him to death
Beat him to death.
on Waldo Mountain. My boy DJ and Brad Beaton, they heard it on the scanner over in Searsport at Dave Hirschman's party that Jeremy was running around in the woods delirious down in Northport.
No, okay.
And he went by one of his ex-teacher's house, and she see him, and she went out and tried to get him to come in, and he wouldn't. He kept on going.
Yeah, that's Jim
Well,
Monkel.
DJ and Brad went down there and got him and restrained him and took him back to the back Searsport Road, the 4th of July, 1986, I think.
Yeah.
And they kept him there until, I don't know who, Dennis Tripp, DJ, and Brad took him to Waldo Mountain. And then when he come to, Fred Barlow was talking to him. And Fred was trying to convince him to pay Cameron off the $8,000 or $9,000 he owed him. And he was trying to talk him into not ratting Cameron out. Cameron thought he was going to rat him out. Well, the money was over mushrooms that Jeremy was growing.
Yep, I knew all about that.
Yeah. And taking, and Jeremy came at Fred, and Fred had his hand on a rock, so he whacked him in the head with it. And when Jeremy fell on the ground, he kind of went into convulsions and shaking all over, I guess. Well, Fred runs up into the party, and Cameron was hiding right there in the woods. So he just went right down there and beat him to death, literally.
So,
And that body stayed there 2-3 years. Now, 2 years later, they tried to give me $3,000 to move that dead body. I wouldn't move it. I didn't know who it was then. I didn't know it was Jeremy. I didn't know my son was involved in it. And I wouldn't do it. So that they did. They moved the body. And I don't know that there's rumors they chipped it. The rumors they put it in the bog. I don't know what they really did with it. I do know they threw his license and some money off the Belfast Bridge that was found later.
okay. Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yes. Yep. And
So, anyway, I don't know if that's really recording. I want to at least make sure. So,
I turned over where I thought the body was, but it wasn't there.
okay, so,
On the White Orchard Road
yeah,
in the swamp.
White Orchard Road.
It's right at the end of the dirt road. There's a swamp right across from a trailer. And I took the state trooper right there and showed him, and that's where I really thought it was, but I must have been wrong.
Mm-hmm. And who went and moved the body finally?
DJ, my boy DJ, Dennis Tripp Jr., and Greg Talgo drove the vehicle. They drove an '88 Chevy Blazer.
What was the guy's name with the
Greg Talgo?
Greg Talgo?
Yep.
How you spell that?
Talgo.
Drove the cruiser?
Drove the '88 Chevy Blazer to get the body off the mountain. They were worried somebody'd find it. It was only 1,500 feet from the fire pit up there by the tower. It really wasn't that hid. I guess they got 3 buckets of bones.
Wow. My pen just died.
See, I was talking to my son about making this right, doing the best he could on it, and whatever happened, just before he got shot.
Now, who shot him?
Huh?
Who shot your son?
Robert Tucker.
Robert Tucker. Now, he got caught, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they didn't do nothing to him. They didn't charge him at all, nothing.
Now, your son's name? What's your name?
David Linscott, Sr.
And
Because of this, I put the senior on it.
Yeah, I've seen your son's name in the paper.
Right.
What's your phone number? Because
322-3001.
okay, and so David Jr. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that, but we're going to bust some of these people.
Well, that's
David
the
Jr.
thing. Chris Sudbury talked Jason McVeigh into talking DJ into going there that night.
Okay, wait. Let me. I can only do one thing at a time here.
Yeah.
Your son, David Linscott Jr., died of a shotgun.
Died of a pistol shot, I think. Right straight through the heart. That shot was meant to kill. You know that. It weren't meant to wound him.
And by who?
Robert Tucker.
Robert Tucker. And where's he at now?
Stockton.
He's free?
You know where the Rocky Ridge Motel is?
Yeah.
That little house in the front of it?
Yeah.
That's where he lives. And that's where DJ got shot.
And Dennis Vaughn was living right there too.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen Dennis in years.
Dennis, my cousin.
Has he? Yeah.
That means Merl Reed's my cousin.
Oh, yeah. Gee.
Merl Reed was named after my dad, Merl Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, now, what I'd like to know is when they went over there to Northport to get him, they heard it on the scanner.
Yes.
Whose scanner was it?
Oh, it was probably Dennis Sr.'s. Dennis Tripp Sr. Because of the 4th of July party at Dave Hersham's. They were running cars out back. They were racing cars.
4th of July party. They heard 4th of July party on the scanner about Jeremy.
Yep.
So they went over there.
And they restrained him. They knocked him right out.
But see, what I want to know is how did they know where he was over there? See, this is where
They didn't. They went over and rode around. They found him on the road.
But the cops were over there too.
We're headed to somewhat.
The cops had to be in out there.
Oh, yes. And
Merl Reed was out
and my
there.
boy DJ and Brad almost grabbed Jeremy's van, I think it was, and brought that with them too, but they didn't. They didn't quite dare.
And anybody know anything about Jeremy's billfold?
All I know is the money and his driver's license was thrown off the bridge.
Oh, okay.
DJ and Dennis Tripp did that on the back of my vehicle. And I didn't even know it was his then. But I do now.
Now, DJ, what's DJ's last name?
David Linscott. He was named after me, but I don't even believe he was my real son.
Okay. So Dennis Tripp Jr.
Yes. Him and DJ and Brad got the idea together to get money out of Cameron for doing this.
And Brad, what's Brad's last name?
Beaton. He goes to the food cupboard all the time. He's a real big guy that comes in with David Pattershaw.
You can point him out next time. Now,
Yeah.
what did Brad Beaton do now?
He helped. He knocked Jeremy right out when he come to over there in the back Searsport Road, Dave Hersham. That they restrained him that way by keeping him unconscious till they got him to the mountain.
Brad Beaton knocked Jeremy out.
Yeah. They burned his clothes on the back Searsport Road at that party, but I've told the state troopers and they've searched and they ain't found nothing.
They
I almost disowned my son because of it, you know.
Yeah.
And he turned me in for pot plants. He got me busted.
That sucks.
My own son.
So, see, what I'm wondering is when they got over there to Northport, they're over there. You know, the cops were over there.
They were over there an hour or two total to getting him.
Yeah, but where were you that day? You weren't anywhere near there. You just heard all this secondhand, right?
Yes, that's
You
the
weren't
trouble.
over there.
I weren't, you know, and it's all
Yeah.
hearsay. So I've turned it over. I've even took it to a lawyer. They took it in front of a judge, and there's nothing that we can do. I can't turn state's evidence. I can't nail him. I want to put. I've called Cameron up and told him I'll put you away any way I can. I don't care. And I hung up. I told Cameron that personally.
Well, the cops were obviously accessories after fact. Okay, let me ask you this: how is Cameron Philbrook related to Merl Reed?
I don't know.
Dennis Vaughn was married to Darlene Philbrook.
Oh, I've heard that name.
Darlene Philbrook. How is Darlene Philbrook related to Cameron Philbrook? That's the answer to the question.
Yeah.
If Merl Reed is related to Cameron, there's your connection to the police force.
Yeah.
See, that's why the police never.
Look, it was Cameron paid $65,000 to have it covered up.
Paid $65,000 to who?
Just Rumney. Cunningham and Rumney investigated that at Dave Hersham's. The list of the names of the people that were there has been thrown away, and he got paid that.
Now who's Rumney?
He's a Belfast police officer. He's retired now.
Oh, but he got paid $65,000.
$65,000. Dave Hersham told me that himself, right there at the back of Fishport Road.
I hope I'm getting all this. It says recording. I believe so. Yeah, this is what I need because.
Yeah, sometime there's going to be something come up, and this is going to get done.
Yeah. So $65,000.
Yeah.
Do you know if that was cash? Do you know if that was cash?
Probably, yeah.
No, I don't think you
Not
put
all
it
at
on
once,
a debit card.
but like in 30,000 lots or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so Cunningham and Rumney, huh? Gave him $65,000.
They investigated. Rumney got the money. I don't know if Cunningham was involved or not.
Probably.
Rumney's still alive. Yep.
I wonder if he still lives around here.
Huh?
I wonder if he still lives around here.
Yes. He moved, but he was living around on Swan Lake Avenue.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and give you a ride home while it's still got some daylight.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it could be good. I got some bunnies outside to feed. Before dark, you know.
let's see here.
Thank you.
Thank you. How about you want to do it again tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess.
How do you get into the?
I come in with my counselor or I hitchhike.
Well, I'll pick you up tomorrow and give you a ride home at the end of the day.
Right. There
Sounds
we go.
good. And I tell you what, I want you to be thinking about all this and make notes. Get everything you can to him because you're just what I needed.
I got a paper that Bob Whitcomb, who knew Cameron, was with him. Cameron was involved in so many other murders. It's crazy. It's not just that one.
Wow.
Yeah. I got a paper of bodies out behind his mother's house out in the swamp that this guy drew out where they are. But they're so long ago that they'll never find them.
Do the police know about that?
No, I never showed that paper yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still got it.
Is the swamp behind Cameron's house?
I was behind his mother's in Northport, up on the bog.
Wow, the Herrick Bog Road.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that something?
It's something.
He killed 7 to 9 people somewhere in there.
I'd like to have that map.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's go get it.
Yeah.
we're going to do something about this.
I need help. I've been looking for help.
You just got it.
There you go. Wicked, huh?
Yeah.
Small world. What comes around goes around. Oh yeah. Hey, when I'm at home, there's a 44 black powder sitting on my table all the time. That's because of this.
Yeah.